So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
So that's got things underway. This then a possible acid test as to who came here better prepared. The ball's gone astray. Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. Gabriel Jesus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gerrard. Oh, this is a terrific run. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's surging through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A probing pass. Gabriel makes the interception. Timber.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Inzaghi. Almost half an hour in now. Timber cuts it out. Rice. It's Saka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. And it's Gerrard. Shoots! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now. Oh, smashing header. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Saliba cuts out the pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer plays it long. He's Inzaghi! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're all... And Cruyff! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Cruyff. Decent chance! They want to be quick to... And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Hullet plays it short. Goes for a shot! And again! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Incapuyi. Rice. Trossard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been taken short. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's got a side of goal. That's tidy. And he shoots! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gabriel Jesus. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. And a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that has left him in a heap. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Martinelli, and that's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Saka! And that's past the post.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice receives it in. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gabriel. And it's Lewis Skelly. It's a promising position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's an imaginative pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's had a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to this.